different strategies here that we use on a daily basis in our business. And we're going to keep these numbers very simple. So we chose the first strategy for Flip for Cash, not saying this is better than any other strategy. This was just one of the first deals that we did. It was a cash deal, and we wanted to keep these numbers. These numbers, we're going to pretty much keep them the same for the entire 5 strategies. So we're going to give you guys a Flip for Cash, but for the other strategies, just look at it like, hey, we want to do this as if we're trying to create that exit strategy for strategy B, C, D, and E. I want to keep the numbers the same and similar so that you're not so much focused on those numbers. You're more so just focused on the strategy and how it works.
Yeah, so try to just follow the main ideas behind it. The numbers are going to always change, but just pay attention to kind of the big picture of what we're doing in the deals. And we're going to go through a more detailed way to actually calculate the numbers later on in this course or even in this module. So just pay attention to the strategy behind it, and the numbers just kind of follow along on a pretty broad basis.
And one more key to note, when we say, you're going to see a key term on here called days on market. When we discuss days on market outside of this first deal, we're just basing this data, this information off of the data that we have for the past 2.5 years. So we've got over 200 deals done, and we've got 2.5 years worth of data. So we're looking at the type of strategy, we're looking at the deals that we've done, and the days on market. We're using that data that we have in our database to help us create these example deals for you guys. The first one was the actual Flip for Cash deal. Let's get right into it. So the steps and an example. We're going to go over the steps first. So let's keep this very, very simple. When you're dealing with a cash deal, the first thing you're doing, you're purchasing a home from a motivated seller. The second thing you're going to be doing is making any type of repairs to the home. And then you're also going to pay any lot rent, taxes, and utilities. Lot rent and utilities you're going to pay until your buyer buys a home and gets qualified through the community. So the next one is you're going to market the home for your potential buyer. And then lastly, you're going to sell the home to your buyer outright without financing after he or she has been approved in the community. So I've got an example here for you. So as you can see here, the purchase price on this deal was $2,750. The repair cost, it was around $998.75. We just rounded it up to $1,000 just to keep the numbers nice and clean. We paid 1 month of lot rent. The lot rent at that park was $485. And then the utility costs for water and electric, as well as trash, came up to $85 total. And then we had a sales price on that home for $15,750. So we made a profit of $11,430. The days on market is how many days the home was actually on the market from when we bought the home to when we sold it. It was 29 days on market. We were able to turn $2,750 into $11,430. Make sure, I'm going to go through this a little slower. If you guys have any questions about this, again, we're going to answer the questions at the end. So any questions about any of these exit strategies, go ahead and make note of it and then ask it once we're complete with this module.